Hey everyone, Theo here. If you're trying to figure out who follows a brand or what other pages a brand follows on Facebook, you might have clicked on followers only to get stuck in infinite scroll and see a bunch of random names and pages. No structured data, no insights, and no easy way to compare anything. That's a problem if you're doing competitor research, audience analysis, or trying to map industry relationships. Manually tracking these connections just doesn't scale. That's why we built Facebook Followers and Following Scraper, a simple, ready-to-use tool that helps you uncover a Facebook page's full network. You just give it a page URL, choose whether you want to scrape followers or following, and it does the rest. No manual scrolling, no extensions to install, no code. Just structured data, clean and ready for analysis. This scraper focuses on one thing: mapping connections between Facebook pages and people. You enter a Facebook page, like facebook.com/NASA, and pick your mode. Enter followers, people or pages following NASA, or following, the pages NASA follows. From there, it extracts key detail for each entity, including name and profile title, Facebook ID and profile URL, image location, sometimes occupation, relationship type, follower or following, and you can use this data to map competitor networks, finding shared or mutual followers between brands, benchmark competitors, seeing who follows them or who they engage with, analyze audiences, identifying where followers are from or what industries they belong to, spot partnership opportunities by looking at who a brand follows, such as other businesses, venues, or creators. Let's take a look at how it works so you can turn connections into data you can visualize and learn from. Once you're logged into your Apify account, sign up for free if you don't have one, open Facebook Followers and Following Scraper. You'll see a simple input form with just two fields. Paste the page URL you want to analyze, like facebook.com/NASA, and choose whether you want to scrape followers or following. You can add multiple pages if you want to compare competitors or track several brands at once. Before hitting start, I recommend saving your setup as a task, especially if you'll rerun it later or want to schedule updates. Click Start and the scraper begins collecting structured data from the page's network. You can follow progress in Apify Console, and when the run's done, you'll have a neat dataset ready to explore. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Each row includes fields like follower name and URL, profile image, location, sometimes occupation, follower type, user or page, and this kind of dataset makes it easy to map patterns, identify overlap between multiple pages, or even visualize communities using a graph tool. Once your scrape is done, click Export to download your results. You can export in JSON, CSV, Excel, or NDJSON, and select which fields to include. If you want to analyze relationships in a spreadsheet, choose CSV. If you need to connect it to an AI model or dashboard, go with JSON. You can then load your dataset into tools like Power BI, Google Sheets, or Notion to explore who's following whom, or even compare multiple datasets to see shared followers across competitors. If you're monitoring growth or engagement over time, you can schedule the scraper to run automatically, daily, weekly, or monthly. Each run saves a new dataset, so you can track changes in followers or see who new partnerships might be forming with. And if you're already using automation tools, you can plug it into N8N, Zapier, Make, or just Google Drive to keep your network data always up to date. If you prefer to work programmatically, you can turn this into your own Facebook Network API. Open the API tab, and you'll find ready-to-use snippets in Node.js, Python, or a simple request in curl. You can integrate it into your internal tools or workflows, even connect it to AI agents or automation frameworks through an MCP server for dynamic scraping within your pipelines. Want to dig deeper into followers data? Try scraping TikTok followers to get a network of possible B2C contacts, or maybe Instagram followers count to monitor how fast an account is growing. There's more scrapers that extract followers in store, including some community ones. Give them a try. You can also combine the follower scraper with Facebook Pages or Facebook Search Scraper. For example, first find pages and get their basic details, then scrape their followers as well. Together, these tools cover everything from discovery to network analysis, all in one ecosystem. And that's it for Facebook Followers and Following Scraper. If you've ever struggled to analyze who follows your competitors or which brands connect behind the scenes, this tool gives you a clear, structured dataset fast. Try it for free on Apify Store, no credit card required. If this video helped, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for all the likes.